Welcome agents, a Redditor by the name of Survivor LDG recently uploaded some concept art to the Redditor page for the Division, and this appears to show a new enemy faction among some other things which I want to point out in today's video. So I just want to go over this with you guys and get your feedback down below. If you do enjoy this one, please do not hesitate to drop a like. All your support on my last couple of videos have been absolutely awesome, so if you can keep it up, it really would appreciate it. And with all that said, let's get into the concept art. Okay agents, so on screen is the concept art that we're going to look at today, and I want to stress before we get into this, this hasn't been confirmed by Ubisoft, this hasn't come from a Ubisoft source that I know of, so it could be completely fictitious, it could be fake, but there's a hell of a lot of work that's gone into this image, so I find that highly unlikely, and I actually think it gives a good indication as what we can expect from the Division 2, but of course take it with a pinch of salt. So let's start off with the NPCs that are in the background of this image. Let's just zoom in on the guy on top of the bus. So, as you can see from the guy on top of the bus, and certainly the other two that are in this image as well, they appear to be wearing face masks, which we know is something that True Sons don't wear, or not that we've seen at this point. So that's a good indication as to, you know, them not being the True Sons in a new faction, and there will be other bits and bobs which I'll show you which actually confirm these are a new faction and not the True Sons. Now, what I really love about this image particularly is that MP5K variant that he's holding in his hand. MP5 is one of my favourite submachine guns from the Division 1. It's one of my favourite submachine guns ever, and I really like this variant. I like the foregrip at the front, I like that extended magazine that comes down. I think it looks really cool. You kind of could hold this one-handed if you were that strong, but yeah, you would normally hold this with two hands. And I'm really looking forward to coming up against this guy, because he looks like an assault person, someone that was going to rush you, possibly, or he looks like someone that would certainly come up on you pretty quick. Maybe not a rusher, but someone that would come on you pretty quick as a sort of infantry, if that makes sense. Now, if we move down to the other two NPCs on this one, again, you can see with these, they are wearing masks. Now, again, the True Sons normally wear bandanas, from what I could tell. So, you know, again, another indication that they are a new faction. We have a guy who appears to be holding a shield, just like a rusher, and he has also got what looks like a handgun as well. So again, that's similar to the Division 1, but it looks like, yeah, he's wearing some sort of sports jacket, he's got a shield, and he's obviously got himself a pistol, and yeah, I'm going to hate that guy. And then the other guy next to him, again, appears to be wearing a mask, and this guy scares me a little bit because he appears to have ammo coming down his right shoulder, and I can't tell if they're shotgun shells, but if they are, then this is going to be a shotgun rusher. But it also doesn't look like he's holding a shotgun. It looks like he's holding an assault rifle. You could probably tell by the magazine on it. It could be a shotgun person. If it is, then this is the guy I'm going to hate for the rest of the Division 2, pretty much. So, yeah, those are the three NPCs we've seen up till now. Let's move on to some other stuff within this image. Okay, so moving on, and to the right of the agents that are on screen is this image. Now, when I first saw this image, I immediately assumed that this looked like a classified image, like a classified Alpha Bridge. It looked like Alpha Bridge to me, maybe with two A's. But actually, this image appears more than once on this particular concept art. It appears twice, and here's the second image. And this one's a lot more clearer, and you can kind of see what this symbol is. Now, it appears to me it looks like a V with an X through it, and because it appears twice, then it's probably not a random image. It's probably, you know, a symbol, and it's likely to be the symbol of this new faction. So what could this VX mean? I don't know. Now, if any of you guys have some sort of degree in cryptography, which I believe is what would be able to decrypt this symbol, I could be completely wrong about that. I may have even made that word up. For all I know, I don't know. But if any of you have any sort of profession where you can work out what symbols mean, let me know what your interpretation of this image is in the comments below, because I'd love to hear it. My interpretation is I don't have one. I have no idea what this could mean. The VX could mean the name of the actual faction. They could be called VX. I don't know what that would mean at all. But yeah, I thought it was a pretty cool pickup on this particular concept art. And again, it goes towards confirming that this faction is a new faction and not the True Sons, because the True Sons symbol looks nothing like this one. And I'll put on screen the True Sons symbol so you guys can check it out. And so we do, at this point, if this concept art is real and it's not fake, then this is a new faction, which I think is really cool. Now, some people have suggested that this concept art was taken from the Dark Zone. It could be. I mean, I don't know what the Dark Zone in the Division 2 looked like. I wish I did. and it's likely not to look like anything from the Division 1, so it may well be, but at this point that will be pure speculation, and in many ways this image is speculation because we don't know where this has come from. So again, take it with a grain of salt. But with that said, I would like you guys to leave your feedback below. Let me know what you think of this concept art. Let me know if there's something that you've picked up on that I've not, because I'm sure I've missed stuff out. I can only really pick up on the NPCs and the symbol that I've seen obviously next to the agents. But apart from that, I couldn't really find anything else after zooming in on this image for some time and having a look. With all that said, hopefully you did enjoy this video. If you did, again, please drop a like. It does help and support me. Share the video as best you can. And until the next one, Epic out.